Hi there. If I sound tired, it's because I am. Basically, the police delayed this game. Policing issues. I assume it means they couldn't provide enough police officers. That's what I assume it is anyway. It was meant to be on Saturday, and that was my day off. Instead, they moved it to Tuesday, a day I'm working. I paid £77 for this ticket, and then they moved it to a day I'm off, to a day I'm working. So tried to get a day swapped, didn't work out. So instead of an earlier shift, worked in the morning, just finished. It's 2 hours to the game, so on my way there now. So yeah, just hectic day. I literally just finished work, started 4 hours earlier, so a bit less sleep, finished work, quickly changed in the changing room, because we have one at work obviously, and then I just ran to the train station. Here I am, train's in 5 minutes. Anyway, enough about my stress, let's talk about the Arsenal stress problem. So I've not done many vlogs this year because either I'm working or it's just too hard to get a ticket. It sells out within seconds nowadays. Maybe a bit less now because we failed. Speaking of that failure, I've said in my previous vlogs, I've said it all season, I've said it on Twitter as well, we cannot do it. I said it months ago, I said it before December, I said it in February, I said it in March, I said it in January, alright? Even after we beat Man United 3-2, an amazing night, we were in a great position, I said we cannot hold a title challenge for a whole season. We have a history of not being able to do it. We have a history of bottling it in March and April, in February, under Wenger especially. We have a history of not being able to maintain a challenge throughout the whole season. But it's not just history. I know it's a different squad now to the teams that bottled it before. In terms of like title challenges, we had a few in the late 2000s. We challenged until like February, March, then dropped off. Happened in early 2010s as well in some seasons. I was referencing that. Yes, I know, different team, different era, but same club, same DNA. I just thought we got a history of it, and on top of that, we haven't got a squad that's strong enough. We've got a good starting 11, but not a good overall squad. Our bench isn't strong enough. And in January, we brought some players in, but not like top players. Some decent players, and who helped. Like Trossard was a big help. But it wasn't enough, and I knew that at some point we'd drop off. But despite what I thought about that, it still hurts. Even though I didn't believe myself, it still hurts that we've choked it, because we got a lot closer this time. We got to the end of April with a chance of doing it, which is crazy to me. I didn't think we'd get that far, but we actually maintained the challenge for quite long. We were just 1 month away, then it started falling away from us. And it hurts because of the way we've thrown it away. It's not just like the fact we've thrown it away. I thought we'd do it. I thought we'd throw it away. But it's the way we've done it which really frustrates me. Away at Liverpool, right? This is a game that I thought we could lose this one, we could draw this one. Liverpool at Anfield is not easy. I think only, 2 teams have won there this season, Real Madrid and Leeds, even though they're having a bad season. Still only 2 teams have won there this season. I think that says quite a lot. They've even beat Man City. So I thought, hey, this can be a tough game. But considering that we started so well, so much confidence, we went 2 goals up, dominating the game. Almost half the game, we were so good, right? Then they scored just before half time, and then they scored again, and we bottled the chances to win that game. We were leading 2-0. Yes, I know it's Liverpool at Anfield. Yes, I know that. But the way we threw that game away is not acceptable. No matter what situation you're in. Yes, I know it's a tough game. Liverpool away is very tough. I get it. But we're in control. 2-0 up, in control. To throw it away like that was really frustrating. But I thought, okay, Liverpool's Liverpool. We could have lost at the end as well. Ramsdale saved us. Let's move on. West Ham and Southampton. We should beat those teams, right? Exactly the same thing as West Ham. 2-0 up, drew 2-2. Even missed a penalty on the way. Saka had 2 bad games, Liverpool and West Ham. He's been our best player this season, but you know, no one's immune. No one should be immune to getting subbed off. Saka, for some reason, didn't get subbed off at all, against West Ham especially, which I thought was really weird. He was playing really badly. We made 5 subs. He was not one of them. I'm not criticising Saka. He's been our best player. I say that again and again and again. But when you're not playing well, you shouldn't be immune to getting subbed off, especially when you consider Trossard has come in. He's played well every game he's played. Every game he's been brought on for or started, he's played well, Trossard. Reece Nelson has played well every time he's come on as a sub. We have options there. Yes, I know it's not a strong bench, but Trossard and Nelson have proven that they can come on and do something. But Saka's not coming off, and we're making the wrong subs. Arteta's in-game management in those games were really annoying. I'm just like, what are you doing? yes, you're the guy who got us here in the first place. He's done a great job this season, but his in-game management in those last few games, I'm just like, what's how? Like, what are you doing? It was so weird. But yeah, we choked 2 games in a row. West Ham one is more unacceptable because they're fighting relegation. They're losing most of their games at the time anyway. I thought, hey, that should be winning that. And we're in control, smashed the first 10 minutes and then choked it again, even worse than the Liverpool one. At least Liverpool is like credible, like Anfield, very tough, right? West Ham away should not be like that. And then Southampton, we conceded in the first 27 seconds because Ramsdale decided to be an idiot, and it went 2-0 down to Walcott, our former player, brought it back. They went 3-1 down. We dominated the whole game, but domination means nothing if you don't score. 3-1 down, 2 goals down twice to the bottom of the league. Like, the team right at the bottom of the league, losing every single week. We're 2 goals down to them twice, and somehow we come back in the last 2 minutes to draw 3-3. Then we have like 3 more chances, and we fumble all of them. Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. We almost won the game. We had 3 big chances. I don't know what Partey was doing at the end there, shooting from that far out in net options in the very last second. We could have won 4-3, but yeah, we threw that away as well. And then I thought, right, we've got 6 games left. We got to win all 6, including City away, and we win the league. City away, we lose 4-1, as expected. On terrible form, we choked 3 games. Southampton was really like, it was a choke, obviously, but like we weren't leading in the first place. But the problem is you shouldn't be 2 goals down Southampton in the first place, twice in the same game as well. Southampton are losing, they're losing every other game as well. That's the one game that they do well in. And it's because of our own mistakes. 3 games because of our own mistakes, and we just threw it all away like that. Yes, we lost to City after that, but I feel like, you know, if you beat Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, we're still in control. Even after losing to City, we're still in control at that point. And I can bring up other results early in the season, like Southampton away in the start of the season, Everton away that we lost. We were terrible. Brentford at home. There's so many games where we should have won, and we didn't. And yes, I know Man City have created this high standard where you got to win almost every game. I get that. You got to score high points, but you know, we have this run now where we just played City. We got Chelsea today, and then we got Newcastle, Brighton, Forest, and Wolves. But Newcastle, Brighton after Chelsea, Man City. That's a tough run. If we lost it there, I thought, okay, fair enough. You know, I'd still be sad about it, but I'd be like, right, we couldn't win the big games. But the fact we've thrown it away because we couldn't win the small games. I don't want to call them small games because I'm not trying to disrespect them, but because we couldn't win the winnable games, we threw it away. And now it's gone now, you know. Man City got 2 games in hand. They got to lose 2 games. We got to win all 5. If you look at their fixture list, they're not losing 2 games. So you could rely on Real Madrid tiring them out in the Champions League, but even then, if you look at the games, the next 2 games are West Ham and Leeds at home at the Etihad. It's not. It's done now. It's done. But for today, despite me being negative, I still want to see us win games, even when we can't win the league, even when we choke. I still want to see us win whenever we play, regardless of what the situation is. Today we're playing Chelsea. Chelsea lose every single week. The team that was bottom like last month is now level on points with Chelsea. Chelsea are not going down, but they're playing like a relegation team. They got enough points before that, thankfully for them. But yeah, they're having a terrible season. On form, they're the worst team in the league recently. We should beat them at home, right? This is Arsenal. We don't do things the easy way, but look, I've lost hope in, I never thought we'd do it anyway, but like, now I'm just like, yeah, it's definitely not happening. I just want to win though. That's it. Just want to win, secure 2nd place. Yeah, it's disappointing. You know, at the start of the season, no one thought we'd be challenging for the league title. No one thought that. Maybe some optimistic Arsenal fans, but apart from that, everyone thought top 4 or not top 4. I'm not using that as an excuse, but expectations-wise, we've done okay in terms of the start of the season. But when you consider the context, the whole context of the whole season, the way we were top the whole time, and to fumble it like that is still a failure, still disappointing, especially with no titles, no trophies, no silverware, no FA Cup or anything at least to care about. Top 4 still nice. Back in the Champions League next year for the first time since 2017, so there's some positives, and we've done better than what was expected of us. But still, this is a big what-if season. We could have won the league, and we didn't. But let's just secure 2nd place. Let's win today. Let's beat our rivals Chelsea, and then we'll see about the rest of the season. But yeah, I'm going to one more game this season, and hopefully that doesn't get moved. Hopefully. Anyway, yeah, this train's late because I've been ranting a while. Right, so I'm just gonna skip to the stadium. I'm gonna go straight to my view. You know what? Let's just fast forward the vlog.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Emirates Stadium. It's a fabulous match between Arsenal and Chelsea. Just a reminder that the Emirates Stadium. substitution number 9 here, Emre Babania. 29, Kai Havertz. Don't forget the Arsenal are back here on Sunday, the 14th of May, 4:30 kickoff. Arsenal versus Brighton and Orion in the Premier League. Thank you for making us a support as always. Have a safe journey home. Good night from the Arsenal.
There we have it. I wanted a win, and we got a win. It was 3-1. I wish it was more. But I'll take it. You know, a win is a win. It's comically funny how bad Chelsea are. Like, it's actually really funny. I think I just heard on the radio they haven't won in 9 games. I don't know if that's Premier League specifically or just in general, but either way is believable. They're on 39 points, which unfortunately is enough to stay up for them. But they've not won in a while in the league. They're so bad. Watching them today, I'm just like, what on earth is this? It's like they won the Champions League like, what, 4 years ago? Some of the players are still there. They signed some players. Enzo Fernandez won the World Cup with Argentina. But they're so bad on the pitch. They signed so much in January, they haven't gelled together. They've just gotten worse, if anything. It's just hilarious. That chant is hilarious as well. But yeah, it's just funny how bad they are. I kind of wish we smashed them. I really kind of wish like we beat them by more, because we never smash big teams. The last one I remember, I think, was Inter Milan 5-1. That was in like 2002 or something. Thierry Henry smashing it up. Apart from that, beat Spurs 5-2 twice in the same year. But that's just a 3-goal margin. We've been smashed by big teams. We've conceded 6 goals, 8 goals, 5 goals, you name it. We've never properly smashed a big team. I thought, right, today's the opportunity. We were 3-0 up within 40 minutes. I'm just like, yes, let's score more. 4, 5, 6. Nah, it never happened. Instead, we conceded, which is kind of embarrassing, the way we conceded. I'm just like, that's terrible defending and terrible goalkeeping. So yeah, like I'm happy. Trust me, I'm happy. I'm not happy that we bottled the league, but I'm happy that we won the game today. I just kind of wish that we really, like, you know, scored some more goals, but it didn't happen. But yeah, Odegaard scored 2 very good goals. Jesus' goal was very, very messy on Chelsea's part, really poor defending. But yeah, atmosphere was good as well, especially in the first half. Atmosphere was really good throughout. Even the Chelsea fans, like, we gave them a lot of banter, and they threw it back. But to be fair to them, they threw it back at us. I'm going to one more game in May. The other game I can't go to, but if I could have, I would have. I'm still on the waiting list for season ticket. Hopefully it happens soon. Hopefully this season wasn't like a one-off in terms of like challenging for the title. I hope it's not something where we challenge once, that's it, we fall off again. Hopefully it's a sign of us challenging again in future years. The first thing you got to do though is sign more players in the summer. That has to be on the agenda. We got to spend big. We need midfielders. I say midfielders, but at least one midfielder, at least one more defender, another striker as well. We need to sign big in the summer. Hopefully we do, because some of these players are still fairly young, some are not, some need to be replaced, and we need more depth on top of that as well. But hopefully we make the right signings in the summer and go again next year. Hopefully this season is a sign that we can do better next year. Day off tomorrow. Guardians 2's out actually, so I'm gonna watch it It's out tomorrow. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. We've had some great moments this season, though. That's something to remember. We beat Chelsea home and away. We beat Spurs home and away. We beat Liverpool Man United 3-2 at home. We've had some big wins, and, you know, even... It is what it is. What was also good was Jorginho played today. He played quite well. When he got subbed off, he got clapped by both sets of fans. Kiwior got a chance today. He did all right. Trossard got to start. Didn't have the best game, to be honest, but yeah, we made some changes here and there, and I thought it was all right, you know. Newcastle away next, though. That's a very tough game. We'll see what happens there. But it's going to be very tough, that's for sure. I've had a massive headache since before I started the vlog, and it's not gotten better, but at least it's bearable now because we won. But my word, I need to lie down for a long time. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. One more game for me this season, and I will see you then. Goodbye.